Welcome to my channel and thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I would also like to welcome Spirit into this reading and say thank you for the messages we are about to receive. This is a general reading. Okay, so using a lot of your intuition to sort your problems out as well. You're going by your instincts, really. And you're seeing things in a very different light. So you are following your gut instincts when you're working, doing your work. You are dealing with a lot of deception. People, maybe false friends or false, giving you false advice. So just be careful. Be careful of that. There's a lot of deception going on. Don't really trust anybody. Keep your sensitive information to yourself as well. There is somebody around you, however, that's giving you quite constructive advice and helping you get through this difficult situation or whatever you're going on the work front. Now, in the past, it seems like you've had some news that come in. It's been quite a surprise, maybe even a good surprise, but something that has come in. You may have been also dealing with a fair or gray-haired person, so maybe they sent you some kind of important information that has brought a lot of things to light. Now you're starting to see things with a lot more clarity. There's a decision that is pending for you. So there's a choice that you will have to make, maybe about projects, because you've got these two rods over here, or these two sticks showing about, a choice, or maybe even a new jobs coming up for you, some kind of new option coming in for you, and you're trying to make a decision or trying to move forward. Just be careful about people being greedy about you, or make sure you're looking at that situation very carefully, because you could be dealing with a lot of people that want too much, and they're not prepared to give you anything in return. So make sure you're looking at that situation very carefully, because you could be dealing with that kind of energy of greed, where they expect too much out of you and they're not willing to compensate you for your efforts. So those are the energies for those 2 weeks. So I'm going to just draw some cards from the Zombie Tarot. I have shuffled this deck. Let's see what's going on. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, you've got the Nine of Wands, and this is about, dealing with a lot of problems and a lot of problematic people as well. The Nine of Wands is, having to hang in there. Just, you've gone through a lot of problems, and maybe this is just the last battle that you have to get through in order for you to achieve your goal. This is also about, maybe taking on a lot more responsibilities than you really need to take on. So maybe a lot of difficult people that you're dealing with, and they're causing a lot of hassle and a lot of problems. But you need to stand your ground and just hang in there and have the patience, because it looks like things will sort themselves out. But you're very tired, and you're very stressed out as well with this Nine of Wands. And you're feeling very defensive because you've had to go through a lot of problems. You've got the Four of Swords over here and the Six of Hazards. So with that Nine of Wands, it's the Wounded Warrior card. It's a card about having a lot of being very tired after going through a lot of problems, a lot of mental problems, a lot of competition. Then you've got that Four of Swords over here, which is talking about feeling extremely tired, maybe even feeling ill, and you need to take a step back and refocus. So you can see this person's got the telescope part of his gun focused on these people here. So you need to actually come up with a new plan, a new strategy, and refocus. You might need to take a little bit of a break, a little bit of a holiday from your work. So maybe take some time out, really. If you have some leave that is due to you, it might be worth taking it, because you have been working really, really hard. You've got the Six of Hazards over here, working extremely hard, slaving, because they made an offer. There's something that you're working towards, some kind of goal that's being dangled in front of you. There's an offer. It's been said that you have to work this hard for you to get this particular goal. So maybe you've been working towards this carrot or this ham in this particular card, and working extremely hard, and it's made you very stressed out, very tired, and you need to maybe take a little bit of a break in order for you to refocus or reprioritize what you want to do. So you have been working extremely hard to achieve your goals, and that has stressed you out, tired you out. You've been dealing with all these problems, and you've been doing that because there's this promise that you will get maybe a promotion, or you will get more money, something coming that was promised to you, something that you want really badly, some kind of position that you want really badly, and it's been used almost to get you to work harder, and now you are really tired out, very tired, very stressed out. So you do need to take a little bit of a holiday, a little bit of a break, take a step back, look at it from a different angle, and refocus, reprioritize, come up with a new strategy, really. So you had the Lovers card in the past, so this is about making decisions. So there was some kind of decision that you made, a very important decision that was made in the past that has affected how things are going. So maybe the choices that you made are having an effect on you at the moment. You're dealing with a lot of difficult people. There's a lot of power struggle going on over here, and there's a lot of conflict that you're dealing with as well. A lot of greedy people, so people expecting you to do a lot and not really compensating you for what you are doing as well. And it seems like you might be having some kind of conflict with somebody in particular. There's some kind of power struggle going on over there, and it's not a very, very nice kind of relationship. There might be a lot of harsh words going on over there, or a lot of nastiness going on over there, a lot of betrayal, a lot of, well, it's not a very nice energy that this person and you are sharing. It's just a lot of conflict going on. Now you've got a choice over here. This is what's in your mind with the Two of Hazards. So you're really working under deadlines. You've got a lot of clocks over here, and you're multitasking, and you're working very, very hard. You've pretty much changed your work as well. You're also not getting paid very well, so you're still having to juggle finances, and this is on your mind. It's worrying you quite a bit, and you're working pretty hard. There might be even a case where you're applying for a new job, and maybe you're considering taking on a different job, or maybe even considering doing two particular projects at the same time to generate money as well. So you're pretty busy and pretty stressed out as well with that Two of Hazards. Now you want to move forward with this Knight of Hazards. This is going into the future, but there seems to be some kind of obstacle preventing you, and this is causing a lot of depression, a lot of stress. It seems like every which way you turn, your path is being blocked by somebody or something, and you are working very, very hard. With the Knight of Hazards or the Knight of Pentacles, is a very hard working knight, and it seems like there's blocks. Somebody is standing in your way over there. So they are dangling, opportunities for you to work towards, but somebody's preventing you, or something is preventing you from moving forward and advancing as far as your career goes. You yourself are a very hands-on person, so you have a lot of authority. You're a person of authority, but you're very, very hands-on. You're not sitting in that chair and waiting for things to get done. You put all your effort and energy into it, and you know exactly what you want. This is your card, and you're coming across as a person who's very dynamic, but it looks like, all of that, although you're so good at what you do, it seems like people are still preventing you or blocking you from moving forward. Now, you've got the Three of Hazards over here, the Three of Pentacles. So you're putting a lot of effort and energy into this, and you're organizing. You're very, very systematic about what you do, and very organized, and you're very, very much in charge of what you're doing. And you're working very, very hard as well with that Three of Hazards. A lot of collaboration going on. So you're putting a lot of yourself into that work. So you want things to change. This is your hopes and fears, but you still feel like you're being victimized. People are not giving you what you want, and they're not, they're just, you can see there's knives being thrown at this woman. So they're focusing on you, but they're not giving you what you want. And, maybe they're criticizing you quite a bit as well in your work. So going into the future and the final outcome, you've got the Hierophant, the Ace of Hazards, and the Ace of Wands. So the Hierophant says that you need to do some research. Go and get some good advice, do some research. You may even need to do a course or something to get you out of this particular situation. You need to get some financial advice as well with the Hierophant. But this is about learning something, or actually looking at that situation and going and do some research and getting some information brought to light in order for you to use that information on a practical level to move forward. And once you do that, maybe even do that course or something that gives you the edge over everybody else, there are two new offers coming in for you. So you've got the Ace of Hazards, where you start off a new job, and the Ace of Wands, new projects. So there's some kind of information that needs to come to light. You need to go and do some research about it, and this is going to open the doors for this offer to come in. So that Ace of Hazards being the Ace of Pentacles, something bringing that new money, and it's a new job opportunity that comes in for you. So you're going to have to be proactive, maybe not rely so much on following whatever they're dangling in front of you. You need to be proactive. You take some time out and go and get yourself a new strategy or a new plan. Speak to people, maybe even do a course. And once you do that, you will have the edge that will bring in those opportunities. Those opportunities will come to you and bring in the wealth or bring in the money that you're looking for. So I'm going to draw some cards from Fairy Tarot. It seems like, if you keep following whatever people are, controlling you, whatever opportunities, they're always going to be standing in your way and preventing you from going forward. And so you do need, to get the edge over these people and get the edge over the situation. Now, the High Priestess is talking about trusting your intuitions, careful reflection before taking action, and insights that come to meditation. Now, you can see there's a book that's opened in her hand. She's got the keys to the book of knowledge. So it looks like you might have to go and do some kind of course, something extra to give you the edge to be able to overcome the situation. So if there's some kind of short course, some kind of maybe a little bit of retraining or just something that gets you, in a better position to make applications to new jobs, that is what you need to do, because you need a little bit of an edge. And a lot of secrets are being kept from you as well. And it's no use you sitting and waiting for things to happen. It looks like you need to be a little bit proactive and try and get an edge over everybody else. Make sure you're also doing some research. Now, you've got that Hierophant as well as the High Priestess card over here. So there's the Hierophant there and the High Priestess card. So there's some information that needs to come to light, or you need to learn really, in order for you to move forward. You've got the Five of Winter, which says walk away from dishonest associations, realizing that what you thought you wanted isn't the best choice for you, and something that is not worth the effort. So if you're having any conflict with people, it's time for you to move on, or walk away from them. And also, it seems like maybe if the situation is not working for you, then go and do something that puts you on a different path that allows you to move forward as well. So if this situation is turning into something negative and you are not advancing in it, it's time for you to move forward or move away from it. Then the Unity card is also the Hierophant card, which says this: do the right things for the right reasons, compare traditional versus new approaches to see what works for you. So this is also becoming a student again, or even becoming a teacher. So you've got the Hierophant appearing twice. This is about dealing with information or learning new information or getting new information. So doing some research, or even going and doing that course that gets you, gives you the edge over everybody else. Since the Hierophant is appearing twice, it might mean that you do need to go and do a little bit of retraining, updating your skills, and that's going to open the doors for new opportunities to come your way. Even with the High Priestess card, it's talking about learning. So it looks like you need to update, and you need to go and do a course or something refresher. Go for some seminars, but get yourself get the edge over everybody else in order for you to open the door for these, for new money with that Ace of Hazards, and for a new job opportunity with that Ace of Wands, and that will allow you to move forward. Or you're going to be perpetually stuck in this particular role, and you're not going to make any kind of progress. So you do need to update, or you need to get some kind of training, further training really. So I hope that this has been helpful to you, and please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave me some comments if it has. And thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.